married for 31 years, and people ask me all the time, Stephanie, how will I know my man is about to cheat? There's always signs to when your partner is cheating, or when they're bored with you. When men are doing something that is not so good, they usually feel guilty, but it's excuse me, so you need to catch those signs as soon as they're happening. One of the first signs is if your husband comes home and he doesn't really want to spend too much time with you. He comes and says hi, asks you about the kids and what's for dinner. You sit, chat for 10 minutes about a little bit about his work, and then that's it. And he's either on his phone, or he's working in his study, or his friends are calling to say they should go out. Those are typical signs. I mean, you can't miss that. Because when a man does not want to spend too much time with you, and we always know, it means something is wrong. Let me give you a typical example. Having a female friend is a nice thing, because sometimes they can be on your side. But what happens is men form emotional relationship. And emotional attachment is one of those things that usually happens if a man has a female best friend. They get to talk a lot. They figure out all kinds of things together. And that emotional bond can be very dangerous. Sometimes they don't mean to, but it just happens. Men don't usually tell other men what their real issues are. They usually talk on the surface about how annoying you are and how much you nag. But the real crux of the problems, they will never talk to each other about. But if he has a female friend, he will usually confide in them. She will probably sympathize. She goes there, gives him a hug, puts his head on her breast. Next thing you know, he's sucking it, and there's no breast milk in there. And then all they're feeling is orgasms and ecstasies and a lot of juices flowing around. They don't have to be sexual. Trust me. They could have a face like a buck of a bus, and you'll still fuck it. If this best friend is female, you become friends with them. It usually works best for you, because that way you can also talk to them if you want to, or choose not to, but always have them around and get close to her. That's important. But if they have a best friend outside of you, I will not allow that. Another sign, when a woman sends a man a picture of themselves, it doesn't matter where they are. They could be with a whole bunch of other people. But if she's sending it and your husband is not in the picture, you have an issue. Women don't usually send just pictures of themselves to their male friends. Why? What's the point? Unless they want to be noticed. I mean, trust me on that one. Because women have a way of trying to let you see that, look at me, I'm the free bird. You're stuck at home with your wife. Look at me. Look at what I'm wearing. Look at my friends. Look how much fun I'm having. And then the guy looks at it and then he thinks, oh shit, I'm missing all of that. I could be having a lot of fun with her. You need to pull him up on that one and say, hey, who's this girl? You say, oh, look at the picture. It's nothing. But that's the start of something. He's just showing you too. So next time when she's naked, you don't see her. He won't tell you she's on her bed with her legs spread out and her titties hanging out, and she's got her vagina in the front screen. She'll have an F on it. Come and fuck me. Yeah. And you'll be thinking, oh, maybe she's in Dubai. It's okay. Now, if you feel there's something wrong, there usually is something wrong. So you sit with your husband and you have a chat with them and say, hey, sweetheart, let's talk about it. It's best that we iron out the issues and then work it out, and then maybe we can move forward. But I don't want to be hanging around with somebody who feels the need to go out there and seek another female attention. That would not be fair on me. And then I could also be able to find somebody that loves me. A lot of men who cheat have inferiority complexes, because if you are a very confident man and very happy within yourself, and you have somebody that you claim to love, you will be able to relate to them what your issues are, iron them out and move on. But as soon as you put those issues aside and you go out there to go and sleep with another person, obviously, who's the weak one? You should be enough for your husband. And if you are not, then you need to find out how you can solve it. And if you cannot solve it, then you need to leave. But I'm not saying that men who have cheated, cannot come back and be better human beings. They will realize that what they did is wrong and then actually make the relationship a lot stronger. But when you have those serial cheaters, those people who keep going back and doing the same thing, then you need to pack up your bags, pick up your kids, clean out the bank account if you can, and say bye-bye to them.
Got it.
Okay? I answered your question. Okay, guys. What if he's got corona on his wings?
Definitely corona.
You have. Oh, shit.
What?
I love, baby, it's you.